Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Meehan Mission podcast. This is Kathy Meehan, and I am so glad that you all have joined us. Today's episode is a great one. We are going to interview Dr. Terry Lakin, who is a provider here at MeehanMD. And I think you guys are going to absolutely love him. He's a wonderful guy, and we are so blessed to have him at our practice. Now, I don't want any of y'all to make fun of my background. If you will notice, I literally took photocopies of pictures and put them in the frames. Yes, it's a simple hack because guys, right now, I don't have a lot of time. I got a lot of things going on. So you are welcome to steal this hack from me. Just, print it off on your computer. But next time I'd probably put it inside the frame instead of just taping it to the frame. So sit back and enjoy the interview, and we hope to see you guys next time. Thanks. Hey everyone, welcome to our podcast, and I want to introduce you guys to Dr. Terry Lakin. And Dr. Lakin, it's so great to have you here today. How are you?
Full, Kathy.
Good. Well, I wanted to take this opportunity because there's a lot of people out there that are like, okay, so are you guys keeping the practice open? And we are absolutely going to keep the practice open and in Jim's honor because we have a mission. We've got patients that need help, and you came along. You are a great addition to our team, and I just really want people to get to know Dr. Terry Lakin.
Well, you have such a wonderful clinic here, and you and Jim built a great staff and wonderful. The patients are wonderful here too. They are so smart and want to take care of themselves, and just love to have that patient interaction where help give them the medical advice to keep them safe and keep them getting healthy.
Well, that's the one thing that I really loved about you is that, you love God, you love country, you're a freedom fighter, which, a lot of our patients are really kind of those independent people that they really know a lot about health, and they're just trying to find that practitioner that's out there that's willing to listen to them and not prescribe a pill for every ill. And I thought it would be great. Just a little bit about you. I mean, like, when did you decide you wanted to be a doctor?
Well, I think in college I knew that I wanted to do something with my hands and be interactive with people, and I kind of went down the route of looking at emergency medicine and becoming a paramedic. I didn't make it to the paramedic level, but I was EMT and worked for 911 dispatch and did a lot of volunteer firefighting, but found the route to military medicine shortly after college, and I was trained in the military as a physician, 17 years in the Army, and just had wonderful training in the Army. I love taking care of soldiers, and was fortunate enough to get flight surgeon experience in some remote areas for several deployments. I did family medicine in the military and then carried that on. And as we go up in rank, we have to become more administrative, but I found another route to do another second residency, which kept me in clinical practice. And I did occupational and environmental medicine, which has, toxicology involved, but was able to still do clinical medicine.
That's great. So from your world of medicine, which was kind of like really kind of allopathic, pill for every ill is what I'm guessing. How did you decide to go more of the functional medicine route? And, how do you like to treat your patients? What's important to you?
Well, I did do the osteopathic route, which we do manipulation. We do more complementary alternative medicine. So I had that open mind to begin with, and the military allowed me to do that. A third of the Army physicians were DOs, as osteopathic physicians, and as I progressed too, I was able to take some specialized training. I did acupuncture in the Army for several different options of care. I stayed current with my manipulative medicine, and doing osteopathic manipulation was great in the Army. and
So
give you
I'm going to backstep a little bit because I asked you that question, not realizing that when you went through osteopathic medicine, you guys hadn't been infiltrated by the pharmaceutical companies yet, right? I mean, you guys were still learning and practicing holistic and natural medicine the way it really should be. So you never really got that med school corruption, did you?
no, I do feel, sheltered by that, but our founding father, A.T. Still, he he did manual medicine and relied on the body to heal itself. So that is, what we're taught or were taught at that time.
Right. Yeah. Not today. The medical schools are not like that today. The osteopathic medical schools have been infiltrated by the pharmaceutical companies. And, I think that, they've been corrupted too. Definitely. How do you stay out of the corruption?
Well, I did take I just developed over the years. At the time when I was in the military, I wanted to do special forces. I wanted to get every vaccine I could and become one big walking antibody. But I did have a vaccine injury, and luckily that was temporary for 30 days with my third anthrax, and that opened up my mind. I did have some experiences at Walter Reed too. With the program was VEERS was run out of Walter Reed at the time, and I talked with them a lot. Realized about the harms that vaccines were doing to us, and
Yeah.
the lack of reporting.
Right.
Doing acupuncture, I realized a whole host of other modalities that can help the body heal, and I have really been trying to focus on that.
So, for a lot of our patients that are currently out there, if you actually live in the Tulsa, Oklahoma area, or you're in a nearby state, or you want to come here, Dr. Lakin actually does the in-person visits. And then if you're out of state, we do telemedicine. So you've got, kind of the best of both worlds. Because I know really one of the great blessings is having you here at the office. We've been able to offer things like the osteopathic manipulation and the auricular acupuncture. And you even brought in the hyperbaric oxygen therapy chamber, which, I mean, those modalities alone have been really great for patients.
Yeah, and but I like incorporating that, and staying away from the big pharma and letting the body give the body the tools it needs. And Jim had a wonderful. I love his acronym, the MINDSET, which gives us 7 tenets of wonderful health. And then before I met you and Jim and the MINDSET acronym, I was using a kind of a triad. I do a foundation of health. I love the Lord and the Trinity, so triangles were made for a reason. I do think triangles are the strongest engineering structure, but it fits with mind, body, and spirit, and Lord. And so I've been working on a foundation of vitamin D and thyroid, your master endocrine gland, and working on sex hormones. It's kind of being a basic foundation for people and optimizing those, or learning about what we need to tweak on the MINDSET acronym, and looking at giving the body its good microbiome and reducing inflammation.
No, I think that's great. I mean, I think you are a perfect fit. It's been great having you so far, and just we've got so many things that we're expanding into. Obviously, we have the full adult population, and now we've introduced MINDSETkids, which is going to be a great thing. And I know that you are working to get your MAPS fellowship, which is the Medical Academy for Pediatrics and Special Needs. So people will be able to find more information on that. And is there any advice or anything that you would give to anybody that's seeking medical care?
Look at the natural options, and love trying to give your body that, the mindset tenets of foundational health, and let your body heal itself if we can. If not, we try and help it along with the most natural things that we can use.
That's great.
Have a wonderful clinic here and wonderful staff, and it's been a joy being with you.
Well, thank you, Dr. Lakin. I'll get you off the podcast now so you can go back and see your patients. And thanks for spending your time with us. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Kathy.